This segment brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, offering state-of-the-art cancer treatment in Pahrump. A little hope goes a long way.
Well, Oprah Winfrey is actively thinking about running for president. The rumor is coming after Sunday night's amazing speech delivered by Winfrey at the Golden Globes after receiving the Cecil B. DeMille Award. Some of Winfrey's confidants have been privately urging her to run for several months. A representative for Winfrey has not responded to requests for comments. Winfrey's longtime partner, Stedman Graham, told a reporter that a run is a possibility. It's up to the people and that she would absolutely do it.
Well, it seems like Oprah's making an impact everywhere lately, including on the stock market. Angela Miles reports in today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Weight Watchers shares are gaining again. This time the stock staged a rally after Oprah Winfrey gave a rousing speech at the Golden Globes focused on harassment, abuse, and injustice. It has fans talking presidential run in 2020. Oprah bought a 10% stake in Weight Watchers back in 2015. Dairy farms are on the decline in Wisconsin. Public radio there reports that the state has lost 500 dairy farms during the past year. An ag professor says it's challenging for small-scale dairy farms to be profitable. Apple is facing backlash. Major Apple investors, Deanna Partners, and the California State Teachers Retirement System tells the Wall Street Journal that the investors want Apple to address children's attachments to their iPhones or tablets. The report says children have shorter attention spans and higher rates of obesity.
There's a lot of activity in our local courtroom this week. Let's go to Eunette Gentry to find out more.
In this week's court report, the Pahrump woman arrested following a fatal DUI crash at Honeysuckle Street and South Dandelion Street that killed a bride-to-be and injured her fiancé, now has a new pending trial date set in June 2018. This revelation comes after Ashley Wynn's case recently had a jury draw. During that defendant's last appearance in district court for a motion to exclude expert testimony, Wynn's attorney argued regarding expert testimony from a deputy. The court will decide at trial what that deputy can testify to. Wynn remains at liberty while she awaits her trial, and she's facing the formal charges of DUI causing death and DUI causing bodily harm. Charles David Plinsky is currently out on OR release while he awaits sentencing. This after a change of plea proceeding in his case was continued. During that court proceeding, the defendant appeared while in custody and entered a guilty plea agreement. The court accepted said plea and set sentencing for January 19th. Plinsky is facing the formal charges of failure to stop upon signal of peace officer, assault upon a peace officer, grand larceny of motor vehicle, and battery upon a peace officer. Plinsky is the local man who has had repeated run-ins with local law enforcement and who was rearrested twice on the same day. Plinsky's latest arrest stems from incidents in which a witness told police that a vehicle Plinsky was in struck a business fence in the 300 block of Emory, and the driver entered his work bay and stole items. Then after Plinsky was booked into NCDC on those charges, an officer says Plinsky grabbed his handcuffs and forcibly tried to take them and a signature pad from the officer's desk. You'll remember Plinsky also reportedly stole a police car back in 2014 and was shot at during that incident, in addition to being tasered and pepper sprayed after he allegedly charged at officers. The local man who's facing a laundry list of charges, including lewdness with a child under 14, sexual assault with a child under 14, and first-degree kidnapping of a minor, remained in custody during his status check and now has another status check set for February 2nd. During his last proceeding, Brian Patrick Hearn's attorney, Jonathan Nelson, stated that the defendant was not transported and stated that he did not prepare a motion to appear. So the court scheduled another status check after outlining the issues for the hearing and reviewing the order submitted by Mr. Nelson for production of documents from CPS. Notably, Hearn was sentenced early last year for a separate case charge. He was sentenced in district court to 19 to 48 months in prison with 254 days credit for time served, plus a total of $28 in fees after being charged with attempt to obtain money under false pretense. This has been your court report. I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
More news right after this break.